when to walk away after a home inspection. Stay tuned. I'm going to cover it in just a moment. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. This is Carlton Lewis, your Atlanta real estate agent, coming to you live and direct from Atlanta, Georgia. And in this video, we're going to cover when to walk away from a home inspection. Now, recently, I was helping one of my clients to purchase a home. We showed a home, went out looking for homes, and they found one that they really liked, and they were about to put an offer on this home. And my mentor actually said, hey, let's take a look at the listing history of this particular home and let's see what's going on with it. Well, the home had been under contract or pending contract 2 times, and it had been listed since September of 2022. We're now in March of 2023. So it lets you know that it's been on the market for a while. And so, you know, after she said this, we called the seller and the seller's agent, I should say, and we wanted to know what was actually going on with this home and why did the other 2 pending contracts not go to close. And I remember her saying, well, what about the inspection? Was one of the reasons that the home didn't close because of the inspection? And so the representative for the seller actually sent us the inspection from one of the previous pending contracts, and I wanted to share this with you guys. I'm not going to go through all of the 64 items that were inspected, and this is a very detailed inspection. The gentleman that inspected this house, Horizon Inspection, he did an amazing job. Okay, very detailed. He has pictures. He has some maintenance items on here, 8 maintenance items, 43 defective items, and 9 major items. Now, I've said before to you guys that you should always get your home inspected. So the buyer should be doing due diligence and making sure they get their home inspected. And this video will definitely prove why. I mean, sometimes you can get some sellers, if the house is vacant or for whatever reason. We have some institutional buyers out here. I'm not going to name who the seller is. It's one of these big institutional players. I'm not going to disclose the address or anything. But I want you to understand that some people will do carpet and paint and maybe do some touch-up things here and there, but it's like putting lipstick on a pig, right? It's still a pig. So, and this is a particular case where this house was still a pig, all right? And I just want to go ahead and get into it and show you guys what I saw. So I'm really going to go over the 9 major defects. These are the deal breakers. Some of this other stuff that they have listed under defect, those were easily corrected, and some of the major defect could be easily corrected too, but I want to just go ahead and click into it and we're going to go through it, right? So standing on the ground, you really can't see what kind of condition that the roof is in. This particular home, the roof was beyond its lifespan. If you could see some of the little grains coming off of the turf, the little grit, not turf, but the roof shingles, that's not supposed to happen. This was just actually unacceptable. You know, when you start to look at it, I mean, you see you know, straw on top of the house. The gutters haven't been cleaned in a while. Who knows when the last time the gutters were cleaned, but you could just look and see where the grit, it's like sandpaper. You know, it's supposed to protect the actual shingles, the asphalt shingles that go on a house. So these things were definitely unacceptable. So definitely needed the roof, like I said, beyond the lifespan of beyond its lifespan, it need to be replaced. So in here, the deck, porches, I mean, some of this was just wood and it could just be replaced, but you can see that, you know, some things were just not stable. You know, if I look, and this is just me, and I've gone through some home, look at this. You know, this is a piece of like concrete and another little piece of concrete, and they perched it up right here on top of the deck. This is not professional at all. No professional actually did that. In my opinion, this whole deck just needed to be replaced. All right, there were some other things about this deck where the step where he's stepping here, you see the woods coming loose here. It was just in pretty bad condition. Just pretty bad. You can see the paint was coming off here, and that's sometimes paint is not really a huge deal, but you could tell it had a water drainage problem, and the inspector actually addressed that in another down here in the basement foundation crawl space. He addressed that here, but this was it right here. Pests and other animals, termite damage. I mean, if you look at this picture, like my mentor said when she saw it, she said, wow, this thing looks like dreadlocks. You know, look at it. This is a termite tube. You know, this is a termite tube. I wonder if I can make it bigger. I can make it just a little bit bigger, but these are termites. Termites do this, all right? And termites love wood. And I was telling my buddies that the termites, you know, they are basically having a party under there. I mean, it was all you can eat as far as these guys are concerned, right? I mean, there was just so much damage. You could damage, termite damage. You know, look at here. You can see like these little white specks. That's all termite damage. You know, termite infestation, and it was serious infestation. You can see these little white specks on the wood. It's termite damage, right? And that wasn't disclosed. You know, a seller should actually disclose. Look at this board here, and you can see that where the termites have just really just infested this place. And there were some places in there where the wood was soft. If you're walking into the house, you could see that the wood was actually, you know, if you step down, you could see that the wood was actually soft. I mean, this is pretty bad, y'all. This is pretty bad. I mean, and inside the house was gorgeous, but you know, just had termites. It's not a good thing. Not a good thing. And then you can see here where some other wood-boring organisms were eating it. This is at the roof level. But what you saw below was at the basement. I mean, just eating this house up, right? They're just having a smorgasbord of food, just eating this house up. So that was a really big deal with this particular home. I mean, you could see them coming up from the ground here, you know, just eating good, as we say, eating good. So that was a huge thing with the termite damage. There were some structural things that were happening. If you look at this picture here, you can see where this crack is. You know, that's a structural issue. It's a foundation issue. And a lot of that could be from the termites, but it also could be from settling. All right. So there were some crack walls in the garage, moisture on the front wall of the house. I mean, you could just see it. We haven't even gone to some of the other areas here. Near the garage door, that's something that you can get fixed. You know, the garage door is rotting and damaged. You see they have a piece of wood here, you know, on this garage door where, you know, it's just old. All right. And this house wasn't terribly old. There were windows and things of that nature that needed to be fixed. Something in this laundry area, one of the faucets needed to be taken care of as well. But if you go into this roof here, I want to show you the boards, because this is something that you can't see with your naked eye. You gotta really get a really good inspector to see like this right here where the wood is just taking a beating from the water just coming into the house. So I would say, you know, this house had probably some serious leaks. And again, the seller, I'm not going to mention their company name, basically put, you know, lipstick on it, just did some cosmetic things. But you can see this water, these water stains all over this house. I mean, all over this roof. Just look. So yeah, those are deal breakers, ladies and gentlemen. So I just wanted to come on and make this video just so you all had some idea about these houses. If you're looking for houses to buy, And if you're selling your house, you need to at least disclose these things, or even get the home inspected yourself so you'll know what things you need to work on. But if you're a buyer, you definitely need to be aware of what's going on with the property, and make sure that you're doing your due diligence as far as these houses are concerned. So termites, it takes a lot to get rid of termites. I mean, this house was pretty infested. There's a lengthy process that you have to go through as far as termites. I didn't see any termite control things in the yard. Usually there's these little black things around the house that's basically pesticide that keep termites away from the house. But this also had some and I don't see it on this particular picture, but they had a situation where the house wasn't graded right. So that means that the moisture from the way that the land was, the rain runoff, it was running straight to the house, which adds more to your foundation issues, and it also adds again to the termites, damage. It was a wooded lot. So trees, you saw the pine straw, all of that's clogging up the gutters. If your gutter system is not good, it's going to back up into the roof. And if it's not good, they also had some drainage issues. It's going to gather around the foundation. And again, you're going to have foundation problems. So for sellers, make sure you're taking care of your house. So when it's time for you to sell it, you don't have these type of issues going forward. And buyers, please make sure you get a home inspector to look at this house. Very detailed home inspection. I like this person that actually did this house, and I would gladly pay or recommend this guy to inspect the house because he did an amazing, thorough job. And here's the really cool thing about this particular house. Since this home inspection was only about a month old, it actually saved my buyer from having to go and have this home inspected. Imagine you're looking at several different houses and you're paying $400 or however much a home inspection costs in your area. You imagine you're paying an inspection. It's not refundable, so that's actually saved my buyer a short-term headache of putting out $400, and then a long-term headache of what if that was missed, or what if the home didn't get inspected and he had to go in there and find out that the home was full of termites. That's bad. So in addition to making sure you're getting your home inspected, make sure you have a good real estate agent who can actually look at these things, and have a good team of people that can help pick out any things like why this house was on the market for so long, why it hasn't closed yet, and it's nice condition in the inside, beautiful paint, spacious, everything looks pretty decent in the inside. However, behind the scenes, house is basically falling apart. All right, so I hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and definitely hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll know the next time I put out a new video. What are your thoughts about buying and selling homes? Do you think you should get your home inspected? I hope after seeing these pictures you do make sure you get your home inspected. And we'll see you guys on the next video. I have some more good stuff coming to you guys as well, and I'm looking forward to bringing it to you. Thanks for supporting the channel. This is Carlton Lewis. I'm out of here. Peace.